So we've just arrived in, where are we, Steph? Singapore?
Singapore Airport.
And going around the carousel, there was a bag that looked exactly like Steph's bag.
Exactly like mine, but it just had the raincoat over the bag, and mine didn't have a raincoat over the bag. And then went over it thinking, you know what, someone might have put a raincoat on it, good idea. Went into the bag, it's not my bag. We waited for so long, and then it's the last bag on the carousel, and then it said no more bags coming. So we went to Lost and Found, and then they went and tried to hunt down my bag, and they couldn't find my bag. And then Harry saved the day. Oh no, before that we went into the rucksack, didn't we? We opened the rain cover, found a little tag, and then Harry saved the day by Facebooking the girl.
So really randomly, we were just messaging people with the right name on Facebook, and one of the first person with the correct name I had a mutual friend with, they came up on the top of the list, and I just messaged them like, hey, is there any chance you're in Singapore? And they were like, yes. And I said, I think you've got our bag, and they were like, no, we've definitely got my own bag. But then they had a look through and they realised that they did have our bag, and hopefully they're going to come and bring it back to us now. Back?
It's my bag. It's finally reunited with me.
So we are leaving Singapore airport about 2 hours later than we wanted to. That was the flight being delayed, Steph losing her bag. We found the girl that had Steph's bag, and luckily she was really nice and brought it all the way back to the airport, but I guess she needs to get her own bag back as well. So now we have to figure out how to try and get across the water into Johor Bahru, and we don't have any Singaporean money, and we don't really want to take any out because we're leaving here immediately. We're probably going to have to get some. We just come from Changi Airport to the Woodlands checkpoint, which is the crossing from Singapore to Malaysia. We ended up getting a Grab, which is like Uber for Southeast Asia, because seeing as there was two of us, it ended up being about the same price as it would be if we got public transport from the airport, and that would have taken about 4 times as long. So now we've got to figure out how to get across the border. We're not sure if we have to go to train or if we can walk, or how much it's going to cost, because again we still don't have any money. There's some Malaysian money, so we're hoping if we do have to pay anything we can pay with that. But we'll let you know how hard it is to get across the border this way. So we've just crossed over the Singapore Strait into into Malaysia. So we ended up getting a Grab the whole way there. I think I said that already, which was kind of super cheap. And then we were hoping that we'd just be able to kind of walk across the bridge, because we didn't want to have to pay for the train or like a coach service or anything like that. So from where the taxi dropped us off, you could just walk through Singaporean customs. Then we got there on the other side, and there was just absolutely nowhere to go. There was just loads of buses and coaches and people that already had tickets. So luckily there's this bus called I think they call it like the Concourse Express or something, and it was literally like $1 Singapore dollar or 3 Malaysian ringgit. So luckily we had some Malaysian money from last time we were here, which is like 60p each to get the bus over the strait into the Malaysian side, and then you can just walk through the customs on the other side there as well. So that was really really easy. I think it's cost us about £8 each, or like $10 US, to get across into Malaysia from Singapore, and it was definitely worth not going through all the hassle of trying to get public transport the whole way, which I think would have at most saved us a couple of quid. I think as of right now, I left my house about 30 hours ago. I'm absolutely shattered, and I'm really looking forward to getting to the hotel, but we can't check in for another 3 hours. So we're just sitting in JB Central Station trying to figure out how on earth we get to our hotel. And I've just seen a guy selling Malaysian SIM cards for like 20 ringgit, just like £4, $5, for like 2 gigabytes of data, although then he told me I also got 4 gigabytes of data for free. So I've just bought one of those, whacked it in my phone, and now we can use Grab over here, and that means we can just get like all over the city for like you know, our Uber to our hotel is going to cost us 8 ringgit, which is like £1.60. I think that's cheaper than public transport, seeing as there's 2 of us, especially like definitely if there was 3 or 4 of us. So I definitely recommend picking up like a SIM card as soon as you can. So Steph is really hungry, so we've gone to find one thing that is always really easy to find in Malaysia. We've gone to find the closest mall so we can get some food, and there is literally one adjacent to the train station, as I am sure that there always is in every single city in Malaysia. They do really love malls here, but they're usually fantastic, especially if say you set off from the UK in like the middle of winter and you couldn't find anywhere to buy shorts. If you're flying to Malaysia, you're going to be absolutely covered because you'll be able to buy them everywhere. Oh, Steph's just found us a promo code for Grab. So there's that if anyone needs it.
Look how much traffic there is outside.
Look how much traffic.
And look colours, the taxi colours are yellow and red.
Yeah, they look like McDonald's taxis.
That's what I was going to say. Snap.
So that's what we're doing. So hopefully we can find something really nice to eat and super cheap too.
And they have cho fun. And they've got like banana leaf as well.
We've been here about all of 5 seconds and we've already found bubble tea. So.
And durian. And stuff that tastes like onion.
What always absolutely blows my mind about Malaysia is that you go into kind of any random shopping centre and it is easily as big as like the biggest shopping centres in the UK. Like this, what I'm filming now is only half of it. It kind of goes all the way down there as well, and it looks like it's going to go off in this direction too. Like,
it's not famous or anything. It's just not.
No, it's not famous. Yeah, it's just a really random shopping mall. There'll be probably another one in a couple of streets' time, and it is, you know, it's the same size as Meadow Hall, if not bigger, which is absolutely mad. They really love malls in Malaysia. So we just stopped at a little Hong Kong style restaurant, and I'm really excited because I've got this like cheese fried rice with chicken, which is a fantastic start to a diet.
So healthy. So cheesy.
Steph, what have you got?
I have noodles in wonton soup with pak choy. And I have my red bean drink, and it has little tapioca pearls in it.
So, and all of this for like what? Like £4 each?
Yeah.
So it is more expensive because we are eating in a mall, but
It's so worth it.
we're hungry. We're so hungry. Okay, so we are finally, after, for me, like, it must be coming up on 40 hours of continuous travel, checking in to our first bit of accommodation. So we have splurged in the beginning. It is big. I don't know, lock that up. So I say splurge, it's still only costing us about £15 a night each, which is super expensive. But we're just gonna have a few days to sleep off our jet lag in Johor Bahru. So yes, I mean, so far this is looking really nice. Got a little bathroom and shower over here. Wow, it's just so spacious. There's so much room. A desk for not doing any work on. Iron for not doing any ironing. Got a little. Yeah, it's even got a furry rug. Just what I wanted. I mean, we asked for a studio, which was like the cheapest option. I imagine this is all going to be high rises just out here out of the window. But then, yeah, considering we've asked for a studio, it's then the bedroom is in kind of its own little bit here. So that's looking really nice. Oh, and it's like another door into the bathroom. Okay, awesome. Do we have a balcony, Steph?
No.
Oh, see, there's like a tiny little balcony here, but it seems like it's just for the air conditioning. We're about to go out and have a look for a little bit of street food. We saw from the balcony that there's some like little restaurants and stuff on a road near the hotel, so hopefully there'll be something really tasty and hopefully really cheap too.
So we've just come out for dinner and we nearly died in the process because we had to cross this really busy motorway, and Harry was like, yeah, let's cross it, and look how fast the cars are going. They're going fast.
I mean, we are fine though, right?
We are fine, we survived. It was a narrow miss.
And then we've just found this restaurant.
24 jam.
So we're hoping the food's going to be great. So far everyone's been really friendly. So our food has just arrived and it's so good. Like, these little restaurants on the side of the road don't look that special, but honestly they are so nice, and we're paying like, what is it, like 5 ringgits a dish? So it's super cheap, like way better than any of the food you'll get in like the malls, unless you want something specific. I'm really happy that this is so close to the apartment. We're probably going to be coming back here like every day. Alright, so as you can probably tell from the light that it is actually now the next morning. We didn't manage to film anything when we got in last night because we were basically just so tired. We wanted to go straight to bed. So if you are still watching, thank you very much for making it this far. Hopefully if you're trying to cross from Singapore into Johor and you're trying to find a really cheap way to do it, hopefully this has been a little bit useful to you at least. And if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, hopefully we'll get some more scenic stuff soon. Please click on that subscribe button down there. That would be absolutely amazing. And otherwise we will hopefully see you next time.